Hi, my name's Austin Harmon, but out here I'm known as Green, and I'm here on expertvillage.com to teach you about the game of Amtgard. If I was fighting in a normal combat style, I'd usually fight, the main fighting combat is going to be one of three things. Just a single sword. A lot of people like to fight that because it gives them practice. I mean, it's the hardest thing to do out there. You don't have an off weapon to block with. You know, you just got one weapon to block and attack with, so you get a lot of practice in your motions and your shots. Second most standard combat style is what we call Florentine, which is two swords. That allows you to have twice the amount of offense or to be able to block with one sword and fight with the other. Then you've got sword and shield, which is an extremely defensive position. You've got a shield, which is usually anywhere from 1.5 feet to up to 3 feet in diameter in a round circle. And you can block with that shield and covers a large portion of your body, and then you fight around the shield. So it's an extremely defensive stance. Florentine would be more offensive. You want to come in because you can throw two shots at once, make it harder for them to block. The style I was fighting, which isn't as common, but it's one of my favorite styles, is called polearm. That's a much longer weapon, usually anywhere from at least 6 foot 1 inch up to the biggest one I've ever seen was about 16 feet long. And that's a style that's designed to fight at reach. The problem is the longer it gets, the easier it is to make that initial block and step past the striking surface. Because once you pass the striking surface and you get to the core of the weapon, or where we have some courtesy padding, shots on that part of the weapon won't count. So if I hit you with that part of the weapon, it doesn't injure you. It doesn't cause any change in the combat. So if you can step past my first shot and step in on a long weapon, you're going to kill me because there's nothing I can do at that point. So there's give and take to having a long weapon, and that it does give you reach on your opponents. But at the same time, if they can step inside that reach, there's nothing you can do. If you don't have a backup sword or a dagger or something, they're going to step in on you, and at that point, you just put your hand up. You're dead. You know, you might as well not take the hit. You know, just say, hey, you got me. I lost that one.